Pikachu?
Electric Pokemon, one of my favourite types. They contain some of the most amazing designs for all Pokemon. Raichu, Zapdos, Raikou. Then you have these little two cretins that ruin it. Hello, my name is HBT, and today we're going to be going to see if we can complete a Hardcore Nuzlocke on Pokemon Emerald with just electric Pokemon. To sum it up quickly, it's normal Nuzlocke rules, but now there's a level cap dictated by the highest Pokemon the next gym leader owns. And as always, if you do like this content, please give it a like, comment and subscribe. The YouTube gods absolutely love this sort of stuff and eat it for their din-dins. Now obviously electric Pokemon are not one of your choices for the starter, so I use a Pokemon randomizer to give myself a Chinchou and call it Lightbulb. However, Chinchou is not the first electric Pokemon you can obtain, Electrike is. But I did try this challenge with Electrike, and you want to see what happens? Well, this happens! Like, how the hell do we do this? I messaged the 12 pack and a lot of the other new members about it. Chaotic said, give me the file, which I did because he wanted to have a go. And I said to him, I'm going to bed, don't send me a screenshot if you do it. I wake up, and boom, he sends me a screenshot with him doing it. Well, what a bellend. King of the bellends. So back to Chinchou. I actually like Chinchou. It has a great typing and solid abilities. It takes me a while, but I eventually get a modest one to give me the best chance, because even with this, I know the first gym is going to be a bitch. So now me and Lightbulb have the fun task of fighting Rolts. Endlessly. Well, 252 of them. Now, unlike J-Rose, I'm not a sadist and actually fight the 252 Rolts with a 1 in 20 chance. No. I use a cheat code to make those bastards appear every time. Wow, this guy, the big phony. A great big phony. I can hear some of you crying that already. And honestly, like I care. I had to fight the 252 bastards for a star, and they do not have the time to encounter that many Rolts. Now, I feel like I should be doing a Russell Crowe meme. Fuck it, here you go. Like, what do you think I'm actually going to put the clip in? No. Russell will probably come and give me the copyright strike to my face. In the form of a song. Anywho's, I fought as many Rolts as I could, and then as many Worms as I could as well to get myself to level 15 to go face Roxanne. She starts with a Geodude who we really don't care about, and the Geodude we don't care about. And this is what we care about, the Nose Pass. I start off with a Thunder Wave which always hits in Gen 3, and she uses Rock Tomb. That fucking move. I miss Supersonic, but I get it second time round. I then start bubbling and need to pray to the Paralyzed gods, which it and the Confused gods help me. But she has a berry which is cheating and takes me down to 16 HP. So I use my berry, which is not cheating, but then Roxanne uses a potion, which is mega cheating. I Supersonic again, the gods help me out, and then the bitch uses a second goddamn potion. After more praying, it misses the Rock Tomb and I can finish the bastard. I think this whole episode is just going to be me praying and praying so much I might develop my own religion. Soon after, I get informed that somebody has already done this challenge and uploaded it to YouTube, and sure enough, that is Darkrai TV. Well, I can inform you, YouTube, that Darkrai TV stole this idea from me, the wanker. He came into my house and threatened to steal all my beer, and I'm in lockdown, so I need my beer. So I caved and gave him the directions of how exactly he's going to do it. Oh god, I can already see the mob coming after me. I've called Meatball the king of bellends, and now I've just called Darkrai TV a wanker. Right, okay, for the Americans who are watching, these are jokes. I have merely made up a story about how Darkrai TV threatened to take away my beer. I would honestly severely injure any man who actually tried that. Also, Meatball is not the king of bellends. Maybe the queen. Again, this is a joke. I just feel I need to clarify because... yeah, America! Fuck yeah! I'm gonna get some hate for this, aren't I? We then get the chance to meet our friend, which is Moonin, and I call him utter crap, because, come on, how many of us caught one thinking, wow, a new Pikachu, and then you use it and give it a go and think, wow, this thing's absolute dog shit. Now, if you all agree with me, put that in the comments. See, this channel is educational if nothing else. However, I can't slag it off too much as I do need it, and that's all I'm getting for a while. So yeah, back to Rolts hunting. It's time for the second match against Brawly. I send out utter crap against Machop and I use Spark, which is kinda useful. The gods help me straight away with a paralysis to remove Machop straight away. Next is Meditate, and it just wants to go for Focus Punch, which, you know, do what you want, mate. You do you, and that's another easy kill. Finally is Makahita, and I use Spark again, which does over half, and he uses Bulk Up, which is golden, although it then uses a berry. Then the gods help me out once more with a paralysis, and it gets me the win. How did utter crap not even get touched? Imagine that was an actual fight. Although, saying that, if you could throw electric bolt at people, I think you'd win against everybody. I head on the I Touch Bird's boat to continue my adventure to what could be the hardest battle in the game, which is the notorious May Match. This is because of Marsh Top. Electric moves aren't going to work on it, and Mud Slap is absolutely lethal to my 2 Pokemon. So I had to really think about what to do. Like, I had to actually use damage calculations and research this shit. Now, I could rely on the Supersonic, but that was such a gamble and I didn't want to play with that. I had one strategy to use, and this is using Flail. It's a shit strategy, but I think this is all I had. Now, if you don't know what Flail does, the less health you have, the more damage you do back. So if you're on your last slither, you'll do maximum damage. But on doing damage calculations, a Strength Flail will not kill Lombra, or the Marsh Top in one. Now, using my own experience, I know that Lombra is piss poor weak and will do fuck all to me if I go into the battle with no health. I can control the level of HP I go into the battle by getting poisoned beforehand, so I know I need to take one hit, but that one hit should be okay. With 13 HP, I do over half with a Flail. It then uses Swift to take me down to 3 HP, and now I'm at maximum power, which means I can finish off that little frog bell end. Here comes the Marsh Top, and now I need Arceus. I use Supersonic, which works first time, and now I need to take a breath. It's gonna take 2 Flails, so I need one more Supersonic to work, and there it goes, praise to Arceus. Finally it's Slugma, so I use a quick switch to Utter Crap, who can easily finish it, and now I can breathe. I actually went to go get a beer after this because it was fantastic planning. However, we know there are plenty more threats ahead of us. I had to go fight Wally, and Utter Crap can easily dispose his Rolts with disgust because now I have to fight the electric monster that is Watson. It's 4 electric mons against 2. Voltorb uses Rollout against Lightbulb, who can kill it with Water Gun, which is easy enough. Electrike gets hit with a Water Gun and then uses a quick attack, which leaves me quite healthy. Magneton is next, and I know it's not going to want to hit me with electric moves because of my ability, so I switch to Utter Crap to try and trick it. It uses Thunder Wave, so I do one back. However, now I have to take a huge gamble that it's going to use the electric move, and this is all I have to play with. Thankfully, it does, so I can use Encore. This means I can switch back into Light Bulb and get the damage healed. Now, whilst it's locked into the damage, I can finish it off with a critical Water Gun. Manectric is the final Pokemon, and I know this thing has Howl, and I know it will use it. So I try Supersonic and miss. Whilst it starts to howl, I miss again, and it howls again. Third time, I get the Supersonic on, and then it hits itself, so I use Spark and paralyze it. Its berry kicks in, and then it hits itself again, but I'm paralyzed. It hits itself a third time, and I can use Spark back in it, and my god, I have finished it, and I am running out of lives, and I hate this. I feel I have used all my luck, to be honest. Soon after, Lightbulb evolves into Lantern. I love Lantern. I once had it for a tournament, and I just fell in love with this sexy-ass fish. I head up the cable car to watch the most awkward dog walking session I've ever seen. After walking through the snow, ash, seriously, what is that? I have no idea. We meet up with Maxie for the first time by a location which makes no sense. Seriously, how close are we to the lava? I meet Matt Iena and I sparked it whilst it threw sand in my face. It doesn't take long until he starts cheating with potions, but eventually I quick attack it to death. I can see him struggling, so Lightbulb goes against a Zubat. I can easily sort it out for me. Finally, it's Camprumph, and one Water Gun nets me the win, which can only be described as the worst place for a Pokemon battle. Look at the space you're giving me, like a few squares, and then a pool of lava. Bruh. I head down Fire Mountain to face Flannery and her fire types in one of the easier gym battles I'm going to face. Lightbulb goes against Numel, and one Water Gun is enough. Slugma is second, and it goes down the same way. Third is Camprumph, and look at that, 3 for 3. Finally, it's a stupid turtle, and I'm not playing with you. So I confuse it and then start using Water Gun and then get a critical to kill it. Okay, fair enough. 4 badges now in the house, so it means we get to take on our father, Darth Vader. I mean, Norman. Shit name. I think it's because I'm wearing a Star Wars hoodie at the moment. I actually look down when I'm doing that, as if you can see me looking down. God, I'm losing my mind in lockdown. So, 4 Pokemon, and one of them is the King. The King that is slacking. Norman starts with Spinder, and I use a Spark to get the paralysis, but of course a stupid Teeter Dance. I fought through the confusion and killed it next turn. Next is Vigoroth, and I get a critical Spark after taking a slash to bring out I never can pronounce this properly, thingy. It goes for a headbutt, and I hit myself, but then it goes for Belly Drum, and I get the confusion in. I then switch to utter crap, thinking someone's going to die, but then it hits itself in confusion, and because of that increased attack, it kills itself. Finally, it's slacking, and look, I'm not even commenting on this. I'm just going to play the Gal theme music for this part, because it is mwah! Just excellent. And after this battle, I get access to Surf, which means I can go to New Morval and get my next Pokemon. Finally, I'm Magnemite and I call it Jasmine. Why? Has anyone ever seen that picture where Jasmine is sitting on the... Yeah, I'm probably going to get in trouble for that one. I also pick up a Thunderstone, which I'm going to need for later. I feel quite happy now, things are starting to go well, and I could pick another member, Electrike, which I call Dog Croc, because what the hell is it meant to be? Are you a dog or are you a croc? Make a decision. I don't have long to pose that question because Dog Croc becomes a Manectric and Jasmine becomes a rabbit, Magneton. With my team now beefed up, I go take on May and she starts again with Lombra. I managed to get a critical off, but I don't think that's going to have mattered. Here comes Slugma, so I spark it knowing this is going to be enough. Finally, it is the Mudkip, which is still a threat, so I use Supersonic. I get it to hit itself, so I switch to Light Bulb, and now I can take a Mud Shot and throw Surfs at it. Wow, I wish I just had it in the first fight. Surf is a little bit better than Water Gun. Now going to Fortree City, I can go get another Pokemon. Well, trading one. I can trade in a Twat and get given a Pulse. Again, no idea. Look, I need a Pokemon. I don't care how crap they are. I decide not to go to the gym for now and head straight to the Safari Zone, just so I can get the little rat, which I call Sparky. We have to go get the little rat, because I can use a Thunderstone I picked up earlier to get the beautiful, sexy Raichu, and now my team is looking amazing. We get some leveling up done to make the team, well, fantastic, and go back on the hunt for gym leaders. No, we don't hunt badges in this game. I go after gym leaders. First is Swablu, so I use Spark, and it uses Mirror Move, which is great as it does nothing, and I can finish it. Next is Altaria, so I use Thunder Wave, and I get hit with an Earthquake. Ah, well, we're always going to lose one of them, weren't we? I use Dog Croc, and Thunderbolt gets a chunk while it uses Dragon Dance. Uh-oh. Thankfully, it gets paralyzed next turn, so I can clean up. Skarmory goes down in one. Tropius could be a pain, so I switch into Raichu to tank a Solar Beam, and then just go after it. It can heal, but Raichu is doing a chunk, and eventually it goes with Sunny Day and an Aerial Ace, which leaves old Sparky to clean up. Her final Pokemon is Pelipper. Ah, yes, you're doing nothing to me, but go back to your master and go get me the 6th badge. I then go to Lily Cove so I can take May on once more, and her threat is non-existent. She starts with Tropius, who's just a dreadful Pokemon. I paralyze it and then just remove it. I've got nothing to say. With Marshtomp, I just bring in Light Bulb as we know it can take it. I can use Surf, but it then uses Takedown and gets a critical and takes me down to 10 HP, but I can clear it out. When Ludicolo comes out, I switch into Raichu, who can take the Swifts and finish it with Thunderbolts. Slugma is still Slugma, and it's just taking out one Thunderbolt. Now you're probably looking at the time going, huh? Are we near the end of this video? Well, let me just tell you a story as we head to the Magma Hideout, and this is where it went a little bit wrong. It wasn't much of a tale. I was watching TV and drinking a nice bottle of red wine while pressing the Go Fast button to do this bit, just clearing house with ease, but then I ran into Maxie, who is having fun with Groudon. I go into this battle thinking it's going to be easy, and then he sends out Mighty Yenna. I use a Thunder and miss, and then he uses Swagger, which I hit myself, so I had to switch into Dog Croc. But I'd used up all my Thunderbolts on the way, so I have to rely on strength, and I managed to finish it. Kamprov comes in, so I switch the Light Bulb and get hit with an Earthquake. Shit. Raichu has nothing to play with, so it gets sent packing too. And at this point, I was just laughing because I knew it was all over, and there goes Dog Croc. Utter crap. Well, you lasted longer than most, but it falls, and finally it's Jasmine, who can't even explode to go out in glory. What a way to go. Look, I could have gone to level 42 as well because of the level cap, but what a way to mess this up after all that hard work. But you know what? I enjoyed it. Here's a lesson in life. Sometimes we don't always win, but it's about the journey we take and the lessons we learned along the way. Although an alternative lesson would be stop playing Pokemon challenges while you're watching TV and drinking wine, and then everything will be hunky-dory. And with all that said, it's time for the next Pokemon challenge, so I'm going to go back to Pokemon Crystal, and I'm going to be doing it with just fire Pokemon. Also, if you want to see a more successful attempt at this, go see Darkrai TV's version of the run, which I've linked in the description, and make sure you give him a sub too. Until next time, I've been HBT. Bye bye.